NATO chief condemns Crimea annexation, urges restraint. NATO Secretary-General Anders Fogh Rasmussen on Tuesday, March 18th, condemned Russia's illegal annexation of Crimea and urged restraint from both Moscow and Kiev after the death of a Ukrainian soldier. He urges restraint from Moscow and Kiev. This guy has more neck than a fucking giraffe. Moscow and Kiev should show restraint. Well, what about America and EU showing restraint and not funding Al-Qaeda in Syria, in Libya, in Egypt and elsewhere? Well, what about America showing restraint in not funding the neo-Nazi government that is now in power in Kiev after overthrowing a democratically elected government? It's not Moscow and Kiev that have been a major harm to peace in the world. It's America, the EU and Britain that have been a major harm to peace in the world. There needs to be a mass awakening, otherwise this situation could get out of hand and very, very quickly. The rhetoric from America, especially John McCain, is disgusting and could simply lead to World War III. We've now had a Ukrainian soldier shot dead. Ukraine could retaliate. NATO could quite easily then get involved. The UK have now sent fighter jets to patrol the Ukraine-Russian border. This is really, really getting serious. Imagine Scotland was taken over by neo-Nazis. What would we do in England? What would we say? Oh, great, let's all hold cocks and go and have a wonderful relationship, shall we? Or would we seek to secure our bases and our interests and not recognise that neo-Nazi government? The West put these neo-Nazis into the government of Ukraine. The West put Al-Qaeda in charge of Libya, having funded, supported and trained them. The West put the Muslim Brotherhood in charge of Egypt, supporting, funding and training them. The West wanted to back Al-Qaeda in Syria, openly. The West is the fucking issue. The West are not the good guys. The leaders of America, the EU and Britain are warmongering scum who want everybody else to fight their wars for them. My God, just look at what John McCain is saying on a daily basis. Look at what John Kerry is saying, William Hague. They all want war, war, war. Everything we are told in the news is a complete hoax. It's upside down, it's back to front, and unless we wake up, I'm sorry to say that your iPhone 6 will never arrive, because this planet will be destroyed and you'll all be dead, because it will only take about 90 minutes from the start to the end of World War III, and that's it. And all this because the zombies are so self-obsessed and so narcissistic.